have I got a story for you. Some people think it's made up. Some people believe it. True story. But you make your mind up. Join me. Come on. This is a story about a time I went to a zoo many years ago. I've told this story around campfires, around camp, to friends, to enemies. A lot of people don't believe it. But as sure as I'm sitting here, it's a true, I'm just checking, true story. You make your own mind up. A long time ago, I mean a long time ago, I had a chance to go to a zoo. I love animals, I love zoos and the outdoors, I just love. They had this one special exhibit. I went over to see it. And there was a pink gorilla in this exhibit. And he was walking around, just on the bars, just watching everybody. And I said, gosh, that pink gorilla is so beautiful. I'd love to touch it, just to feel the fur, you know. I'd never seen a pink gorilla before, and I don't know if anybody else had, but they had this special exhibit. So all the visitors left that area, and I was there by myself. Pink gorilla was up there on the bar, just raising Cain, trying to get out, you know. And he turned his back. I said, okay, I just want to touch it. I want to just touch the gorilla, the pink gorilla. So I eased up, reached my hand through the bars, and I touched it, touched that pink fur, and about that time that gorilla turned around and started banging on the cage, trying to get through the cage, back and forth. I stepped back, I was terrified. And I heard somebody coming. And there's one of the people that worked at the zoo. He walks up to me and says, you didn't touch the pink gorilla, did you? I said, no, not me. Just checking. No, I didn't touch it. He said, okay, whatever you do, don't touch that pink gorilla. It's not a problem, I didn't do it. So I left. Went home and sitting there in my recliner that night, watching the news, and this news flash came on, pink gorilla escapes from zoo. And I thought, well, that's weird. I just saw that pink gorilla today. There can't be but one. That's at the zoo I went to. I wonder what happened to him. How did he escape, you know? News went off and I was sitting there later on, a couple hours later, and I heard this noise outside. And then I heard this knocking, more of a banging on my door, front door. I said, who in the heck can that be at this time of the night? So I got up, went to the door, opened it barely to see who it was. It was the pink gorilla, back and forth on my porch. He saw me and came to the door, and I slammed the door. I said, how did he find me? But he kept banging on the door, banging on the door, banging on the door. I thought he was going to come through the door, so I took off through my back door out into the woods. I live right next to a big forest. I was scared to death. My heart was pounding. So I took off through the woods. I've been in those woods many, many, many times. But I ran so fast and so far that I got lost. I was out of breath. I sat down next to a tree. I said, thank God I'm away from that pink gorilla. And then I heard this boom, 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 boom. Footsteps, heavy footsteps. I said, oh no. I tried to cover my mouth because I was breathing real hard and I was scared, hoping he wouldn't find me. Boom, boom, boom. And then I saw it, the moonlight. Here he comes, big pink gorilla. Then he saw me. I said, I can't run no further. I am so tired. He come right up to me. Big pink gorilla. Big gorilla hands, pink. He looked down at me where I was sitting, put his hand out. I knew I was dead. He tapped me on the head, backed up, said, you're it, and took off running. A lot of people don't believe that story, but it's true. Well, maybe not true. Maybe something I heard, but I thought it was good.